As the countdown progresses, an overwhelming sense of panic engulfs the atmosphere, marked by a struggle for breath and a cloud of confusion. The countdown echoes in the background, heightening the tension, while thoughts race through the mind, questioning the sudden inability to breathe. The surroundings appear chaotic, with various items scattered across a desk, reflecting a state of disorder that adds to the unease. The atmosphere is thick with anxiety as the countdown continues, leaving a lingering sense of uncertainty about the situation unfolding. The combination of physical distress and mental turmoil creates a gripping scene, drawing attention to the emotional weight of the moment. As the countdown nears its conclusion, the atmosphere grows tense and expectant. In a moment filled with courage, feelings are laid bare as a heartfelt confession is made to Miss Anaya, asking her to become a girlfriend. The shock and astonishment ripple through the crowd, leaving onlookers momentarily speechless. Whispers of disbelief circulate as the boldness displayed raises questions about the audacity of the confession. Observers express their surprise, questioning where such bravery originated, and whether this daring move aligns with workplace expectations. The scene captures a mix of admiration and astonishment, highlighting the unexpected vulnerability in a public setting. The atmosphere is charged with excitement as a mission reaches its thrilling conclusion. The host expresses a sense of triumph, revealing that the effort has culminated in the acquisition of 1,800 power points. This achievement marks a significant milestone, showcasing dedication and skill. With an enthusiastic tone, the host announces the reward: a decade of ancient martial arts training, a promise of profound knowledge and discipline that awaits. The sense of accomplishment resonates, underscoring the hard work put into the mission. The environment feels celebratory, hinting at the importance of this. A heated confrontation unfolds as Miss Anaya reacts with anger to a bold confession from the host, who expresses admiration for her beauty and charm, believing that confessing his feelings is not a crime. Despite his flirty behavior, the situation escalates when Miss Anaya challenges him, questioning his audacity to flirt and speak loudly to her. In response, another woman named Purvi is also dismissed from the scene, intensifying the tension. The host, realizing the gravity of the situation, receives a warning that his elimination is imminent if he cannot improve his standing. As the mission progresses, his power points fluctuate, but ultimately he triumphs, achieving the necessary points to complete the mission successfully. With the challenge overcome, he is rewarded with a mystery box, rendering a sense of relief as he apologizes to Miss Anaya, indicating a temporary resolution to the conflict. Frustration fills the atmosphere as the individual grapples with the stringent rules imposed by the system. Faced with the daunting prospect of a second chance to confess, anxiety looms large. A single misstep could lead to elimination. The pressure intensifies as a countdown to that final opportunity looms, heightening the sense of urgency and desperation. Questions swirl in the mind, doubts about the integrity of the process and the motives of those involved. Conflicted emotions surface as the individual contemplates the absurdity of the situation, feeling betrayed by a system that failed to provide crucial information earlier. A mix of anger and confusion emerges, blurring the lines between hope and despair, as the individual struggles to navigate this precarious situation, questioning whether this chance is a genuine opportunity or merely a cruel trick. In a tense office atmosphere, Miss Anaya firmly rejects the notion of imposing further punishment on Vaibhav, emphasizing that he has already faced termination from his position. She instructs her manager to ensure that he receives a financial allowance and that his mother's hospital expenses are taken care of, demonstrating a sense of compassion amidst the disciplinary actions. The manager, seemingly concerned, expresses the desire to teach Vaibhav a lesson but is met with her resolute decision. The scene reflects a complex dynamic of authority and empathy, highlighting the difficult balance between maintaining discipline and showing humanity in challenging situations. The manager acknowledges the gravity of the circumstances, indicating a sense of solidarity with Vaibhav despite the recent events. A tense atmosphere envelopes the scene as Vaibhav, fueled by a desire for vengeance, clutches a newly purchased knife. His determination to confront Anaya Dixit is palpable, and he believes that his actions will lead to her demise. As he moves forward, A sense of urgency escalates, with voices urging him to halt. The chaotic exchange reflects the gravity of the situation, as those around him plead for reason, questioning the madness of his intentions. The tension thickens, highlighting the conflict brewing between personal vendettas and the intervention of others who seek to prevent this confrontation from escalating further. The scene is charged with emotion, illustrating a pivotal moment where choices and consequences hang in the balance. The atmosphere becomes tense as a critical conversation unfolds, where a manager confronts Vaibhav about the potential repercussions of his actions. The gravity of the situation is underscored by the pointed questions posed, emphasizing the fate of Vaibhav's children and mother should he choose to harm Anaya. This stark reminder weighs heavily on him, causing a moment of hesitation. The stakes are high, as the implications of violence extend beyond the immediate conflict, wrapping Vaibhav's family in the consequences of his decisions. The emotional intensity of the moment is palpable, reflecting the internal struggle as Vaibhav grapples with the moral and familial dilemmas presented before him. As Vaibhav checks his phone, he is taken aback by a surprising revelation. Anaya, who he had doubts about, has indeed sent him money, which he discovers has covered all of his mother's medical expenses. The sudden kindness from someone he perceived as self-centered and arrogant leaves him in disbelief. His thoughts race as he grapples with the